Hello and welcome to my live. Thank you for joining and thank you for watching. For those who are going to watch it after this live, so I decided to come live so that I can share with you the progress that I am making with this crochet top. I have done a video where I introduced my current whip, so here it is. This is where I am. It's looking like this now. If you if you watch my previous video, you will see that it was this yellow part was maybe somewhere there halfway. Now it's at this length. So yeah, let's get cozy and crochet. You can grab your coffee, grab your yarn and your hook, and let's crochet and relax together. This is a perfect time for me to crochet because it's holidays and students closed schools, so I have so much free time on my hands, so I get to crochet whenever my baby gives me a chance to crochet. So and also the weather is quite this side it's raining, and yeah, it's a cozy kind of weather. Thank you so much guys for coming to my live. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Help me to get to 100 subscribers. So I was just explaining that I'm making this crochet top. I did a video where I was showing my work in progress, so I decided to do a live to show you guys where I am and also to crochet with you guys instead of just crocheting on my own. I normally just get my yarn, get my project and my hook and just crochet on my own. Let me know where you're watching from. Where are you from, and are you also into crochet? What are you working on at the moment? Do you have current projects? So I think after this one I am going to do I want to do a tutorial of how to crochet a tote bag, and I'm going to use this. I'm going to use macrame yarn. For those who have been watching my videos before, you know that macrame yarn is my favorite when it comes to making bags. So far this is my #1 type of yarn. I don't think I'm going to change. T-shirt yarn, yeah, it works, but I didn't like what it tends to, how it changes when you wash it. When you wash the bag of t-shirt yarn, it sort of starts having it starts to have some, what can I don't know how to explain this thing, but I don't like what it becomes when you wash it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Nobody's 7. Thank you very much. Hi, how are you doing? Thank you so much. Okay, is it breaking down? Or maybe it's my network. My network might be very bad. Thank you for putting up that message. Welcome everyone. Please like, share, subscribe and activate the notification bell to watch more enjoyable content. Thank you very much. Thank you for liking and for subscribing. Thank you everyone who has liked and subscribed to my channel. It really helps me to keep on creating more content for you guys. I really love crochet. Crochet is my go-to whenever I want to have a downtime. So now I just realized let me do it with you. Why do I have to do it by myself? I can relax crochet with you guys. So let me know if you are into crochet. What are you working on? What projects do you have? So I am using double crochet stitch to make this top. Of course, I started with single crochet because I thought single crochet is very neat. It's neat, it makes my projects look very neat, but it takes a lot of time. So I then changed and said, let me go to double crochet. So I'm now working with double crochet. Yeah, and I'm loving how so far how this top is coming like. Thank you. Hi Mazmuna Janiva. Hi, thank you so much for joining my live. Thank you very much. Yeah, so hopefully the most normal YouTube live I've encountered so far. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you very much. Thank you. I never used to like coming on lives before. I was scared because number one, I am an introvert. I don't like crowds. I don't like talking. If I don't have anything necessary to say, I'm quiet. I will just be quiet. So, but then one day I just decided, let me try to do lives. And oh, ever since I started doing lives, I really enjoy them. I really enjoy them. You get to talk to people in real time, and you really get to show yourself to the people. And I just like to come as I am, to just be on the live just the way that I am. Like I don't have to stress myself with okay, let me do my makeup, let me do my hair, let me do this or that. Not at all. So I guess maybe it also comes with growing up. Like when you grow up, you tend to not care much about what people think, how they perceive you. You no longer live to people please. I for one, I was one person who really struggled with people pleasing, and I never knew what people pleasing was. I never knew that I suffered from it until I got to a point where I was drained and I just couldn't keep up with it. Like, you know, when you're a people pleaser, you get to a point where you are like, I am tired. I can't do this anymore. I don't want to do this anymore. You get to a breaking point. So now, for you to recover from it, it's also not very easy. It's not something that you just wake up and you say, I am no longer a people pleaser. You have to work through it. You have to work through each and every habit, breaking those habits until you are free from that cycle of people pleasing. So number one, I realized that I am a people pleaser by realizing that I struggle to say no. I struggled to say no. Somebody asks me, can you please do this for me? Can I have this? But then it's something that I see that it's at the expense of my time, at the expense of my joy, at the expense of my well-being. Like I thought I should just be giving myself until until I don't know, of which you cannot pour from an empty cup. So you cannot keep on giving yourself out. You also need to fill yourself up before you can give back to other people. So you fill yourself up, and then you can also give yourself out to other people. And also the other thing was that number two, I realized that I would feel very guilty when if I do manage to say no or to disagree with someone, I would feel very guilty. I would feel very bad. So then I started reading about it. I started reading articles about it. Then I realized, okay, there is such a thing which is called people pleasing. Then I started to learn how do I break that cycle, because it's not good for me. It stops me from living my best life. It stops me from showing up as the authentic me, because every time you're always thinking of the other person, to say, what are they going to think? How are they going to perceive myself? Are they going to be happy? Which is not a bad thing. You have to put other people's interests first, but you also need to take care of yourself, because you will get to a breaking point. You also have to watch for your mental health. Are you okay? So now I started breaking down that okay, it could be something as small, something that seems is trivial, like WhatsApp messages or any instant messaging app that you can use. You can have people texting you the whole day. Someone texts you, it's hi, maybe checking up on you, maybe you're chatting and all that. Then for me, I would feel bad to not reply to a message right away. But there's something that I want to do. Maybe I want to make breakfast for myself. Maybe I want to do an assignment. I want to clean my room. But I would feel bad. But how many people are you going to respond to for the next 2 hours without the things that you want to do? It means you're going to put aside everything that you want to do so that you can reply to them, because you texting you, then that means the whole day you're going to always be on your phone talking to other people. But they have things that they have that they do, that they are doing. They are probably they're done. They're in their free time, so they decide. So that's where I started from. I started from when it comes to WhatsApp messages, I will respond as long as it is not an emergency. I will respond when I'm done with what I am doing. And tell you what, you show up is the best version of yourself. So I don't know what happens to the live if I had disconnected because I had to take a call. I don't know what happens to the live. Does it also disconnect? But I think it does, because here it's showing 14 minutes. And yeah, it was 14 minutes that time. But I can no longer see the chat. I don't know where the chat is gone. I'm new. I'm still new to these things of doing live sessions. Okay, but what was I saying? What was I saying? I've lost my people out there that I was chatting with. But I think I was saying that I started by dealing with how I respond to people on WhatsApp messaging, whereby I decided that I will only respond to, if it's not an emergency, I will respond to you when I am done with whatever that I'm doing. Because you will end up, when it comes to gadgets, if you are not careful, you will spend the whole day on your phone. And when it comes to you, your personal life, you have not done anything that is productive in your life. So you really have to be intentional about it. And then what else did I deal with? Aside from instant messaging, I then started dealing with refusing to do things that I'm not comfortable with, even if it's my husband. He's one person that I was also not okay with saying no to. But then I realized, no, I'm not being authentic by just saying yes to everything. If I don't agree with something, I have to tell him that no, I don't agree with this. I can't just agree to something just to make him happy. And most of the times, when I actually disagree with some things and give him my perspectives, it can even turn out to be something that is actually good. That you will actually say, "Oh well, you were actually right at that time." So, getting doing away with people pleasing is good for you. It will change your life positively in a great way. So I really encourage you guys to if you struggle with people pleasing, you really have to try and tackle it. Try to deal with it. Do away with it, because it steals a lot of things from you. It steals a lot of things from your life. So it also affected me in another way. How I showed up online. I wanted to start a tutoring business where I tutor students in science subjects. But because I was afraid, what are people going to say? What are people going to think about me? A whole graduate who is now doing tutoring. So I was like, yo, I cannot do that. But that was people pleasing. I'm trying to please people's perceptions of me, which I don't even know. You don't know what other people think about you. And it's like we think so highly of ourselves. Like we think we are very important. The whole world is looking at us and they are studying our lives. They are really focused on our lives. What is she doing now? How is she doing? Why is she doing things? People don't care. People don't care. They might care for just a few minutes and they are done. They move on. They're doing their lives there, out there. So I changed also when it came to that. I then decided, but it was through a friend of mine who encouraged me to say, no, Tasha, you have to start. If this is what you want to do because for the longest time, I wanted to do tutoring. Even when I was still at school, I wanted to do it, but I did not have the confidence to do it. I had no idea how do I start it. So my friend helped me. She helped me by printing out flyers. I designed the flyers using Canva, and she printed them out for me, and then I put them. I went door to door, every house, putting out my flyers, and I went on and stuck some of them on notice boards at different shops like Spa, like ShopRite. And yeah, I started getting calls. I started getting people calling me, can you tutor my child? Where are you? And I actually started finding people who were close by in my area where I was staying there. But then imagine how long I was stuck thinking about what are people going to think. And that was a turning point for me, because after I started tutoring, I started developing confidence. I started to be confident in myself, because one thing is that yes, I know maths, I know chemistry, I know biology, I know it, but I didn't have confidence in myself that I can be able to teach another person and they can actually pass. I was so not confident about myself. So yeah, I started working on that, even though I was scared. Like my very first lesson, my heart my heart was pounding, like, oh my God, am I even saying things that make sense? But thank God, that student of mine, he passed. He passed. He passed, and his mom was really happy. She was so happy. She thanked me, and I was with him for a whole year. For a whole year, he kept on coming back until he passed the end of year exams, and the mom was happy. Then he went on to the next grade. Then that's when he stopped, because she just wanted him to pass for that grade so that he can go to the class where he wanted to do something about computers. Yeah, so I was really happy, and that made me so confident in myself. Then I went all in. Then I went on Facebook, I created flyers, I went on Facebook, I posted. But still, when I was on Facebook, I was hiding myself. I would post in groups, but I would try and make sure that um, the people that are on my friends list, they don't see my posts. I don't want them to see, because I'm embarrassed. So then, so that's how I was doing it for, I think I started in 2022 in April. So I was doing that. I was doing it, but low key. But then when was it when I think this year, I think it's this year, 2025, that's when I went all in. I said, I'm going all in. I don't care what anybody thinks or what they say about what I'm doing, because I am using my gifts. I'm using my gift of teaching, so that I can also add value to other people's lives. There is nothing bad about what I am doing. So why should I be embarrassed? Why should I hide myself? Okay, I'm really sorry, guys. If you are saying anything in the chat, unfortunately, I cannot see the chat. I don't know what happened to the live session since that time that it got disrupted with a call that I received. So I cannot see what is in the chat. But please do subscribe so that you can see more of my lives. You can subscribe and hit the notification bell and like my videos. Watch out for my videos. So yeah, I think, yeah, it was this year when I decided that I'm going all in. And that is when I started also crochet. I started crochet in January. I never knew how to hold a hook, how to even do this, how do I maneuver through this crochet thing. So I bought my hooks in January, if I'm not mistaken, but all I know, it was in the beginning of 2025. And I had not planned this, mind you. I had not planned that today I'm going to buy hooks, on this day I'm going to buy hooks. But what happened is that in 2020, I was on Twitter and I saw this lady, this Zimbabwean lady, who was posting bags that she makes with crochet. And I really liked the craft. I don't know, something just drew me to her craft, and I was like, I would also love to learn how to do this. But I was so scared. Can I do this? This looks like rocket science. So yeah, I kept on seeing her videos, and then I also started seeing more videos. You know, the algorithm now, it will, if it sees that you're interested in this, it keeps on pushing those videos that are similar to that one that you were interested in. So I kept on watching and watching and watching until accidentally I bought hooks. I actually made an order online of something else. I don't remember what, but I was buying something for my baby. Then I wanted the amount to get to an amount that allows me to get free delivery. Then I was like, what else can I buy so that it can get to that amount? Then I saw the hooks. Did I see them or what? I don't remember really if I saw them in on that list of the things on the online store, or did I set them? I don't remember exactly, but I remember that I ordered hooks just so that I can get free delivery. But hooks, buying hooks and yarn was something that I wanted to do. It was there in my subconscious. I wanted to do it eventually. So I ordered them and they came. That very same day, I had black wool, and that wool was for my hair so that I can do Benny and Betty hairstyle in my hair. But I was like, I'm going to use it to learn how to crochet. I started learning how to crochet on my own with no video tutorial or with no pattern, nothing. I just took it and I see people doing this. They are flipping the hook like this, they're inserting it, pulling the yarn, and all that. Let me try. Then I tried, and yeah, it was terrible. It was so terrible, my first project. But then I went on YouTube and I looked for a video tutorial that teaches how to crochet. Thank you so much, and shout out to Bella Coco. That's Bella Coco channel. That's the channel where I found a video that um, simply explained to me how to crochet. So I watched it, I learned how to crochet. I think I was crocheting the whole day until my hands were hurting. So then I started learning how to crochet. Then I made my first project was, what was it? It was some kind of a card wallet. I think if you go on my YouTube videos, you will see it. I think it's the first video that I posted there. I made it. And then I decided that I want to document this journey. I'm going to be posting on Facebook and on YouTube and on TikTok and document my journey. So yeah, I did that because I wanted to see the progress that I will be making. So yeah, now this is December and I am looking back and I am so grateful that I learned this skill. So when I started to crochet, that's when I noticed that whenever I start to crochet, I I feel relaxed. I feel so relaxed. I don't know what it is about crochet. I think one day I'll make a video about my research because I've read some articles about it. Why crochet is so relaxing. Something about the pattern, something about finishing a project, and your body, your brain rewarding you by releasing endorphins, the feel good hormones. Yeah, all those things. So I will do a video to explain what really happens when you crochet, why it is so relaxing. So yeah, I realized it makes me feel so relaxed. So I really loved it. I really enjoyed it. Then I bought more yarn and I learned how to, without a pattern, I made a hat, a beret. Yeah, I tried to make a beret. It looked like a beret to me. So I made it and I think I posted it. Where did I post it? On Facebook? No, on Instagram. No, it's on TikTok. I posted it on TikTok. If you go on my description, you will see my TikTok handle is there, my Facebook, my Instagram is there. So I started learning so many things. I started learning how to crochet a beanie, how to crochet a ruffle hat, how to crochet scrunchies. Then I also crocheted a cardigan for my baby, and I was using granny squares. I really enjoyed that project because when you're making granny squares, it's like it's like your project, you're finishing faster, you're doing your project quickly. Yeah, and then you just join them together. So then from there, what else did I make? What else? What else? What else? I think from there, I then said I want to try to crochet a bag. You see, what I wanted initially to crochet bags. So I said, let me learn how to crochet a bag. So my first bag, I think I'll have to do a video to show you guys. I did not show it on YouTube. So my first bag, I crocheted it without a pattern. I crocheted it without a pattern, but it came out so beautiful, and I sold it. Somebody they saw it and they liked it and they bought it, and I was really happy. I was so grateful. Then I made another one. Was that my first? No, my first bag was a it was a circle, like a macaron type of bag. Yeah, a macaron type of bag. Yeah, so I made it, but I was not happy with how it came out, so I just put it aside, hoping that I will frog it and make something else. But then when some lady saw it, she said, oh, I like it, I'm gonna buy it, I want to buy it. Then she bought it, I sold it. Then I made another one. Then I made another bag. That's in that one I'm using it for advertising. I gave it to someone to market it for me. And then I also made another one for myself. So I've made quite a few bags. And then now I'm making a crochet top for myself. Another thing with me is that once I'm done with the project, I can say I'm making something for myself, but then when I'm done, I will then I'll then start to think that what if I sell it? Let me sell it so that I can get more money and buy more yarn and make other projects the same way. But I don't want to make crochet wearables for selling. I don't want the pressure of making crochet wearables. They take time to make. Unlike bags, with a bag I can make it in a day. I can make a bag and I will be done. So yeah, this is where I am, guys. This is the update of my journey in crocheting, and I am loving this journey. I cannot wait to see what the future holds for me on YouTube as I share my crochet journey. And I am so grateful for the support that you give me, everybody who is subscribed to my channel, those who love my craft. Thank you very much for supporting me. And I really enjoyed this session of crocheting on a live with you guys. We'll do this again, maybe tomorrow. Yeah, if I do find time, because the only time I can crochet, create content, come on social media is is when I find some free time. So I'll try to keep on doing some more lives. In the meantime, the message that I'm leaving for you is that do away with people pleasing. Yes, do good to people, but don't pour from an empty cup. Otherwise, you're not being authentic. You are not being true to yourself. You're not taking good care of yourself. Be authentic, be real. Don't people please. Don't do things just because you're afraid. Don't do things just because you want to please someone. Do it from an earnest heart. So until next time, it's goodbye for now.